Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, the Movie Lover here. Welcome back to another After I Saw video. Guys, you won't believe how much attempts I've been trying to do with this because I really want to explain this as best as I can, but I'm not going to get into any spoilers at all. This is going to be on the new film Get Out, the new horror film that I recently just saw, and a lot of people have been praising this film. It got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it still got 100%. And from what I've heard, this film is possibly going to make number one this weekend. It's probably going to make Friday, which is tonight. It's made 10 million on Friday night, or Friday, just pretty much, yeah. And in total, it's probably going to make like 28 million, from what I've heard. So, Get Out is, of course, directed by Jordan Peele, who is part of Key and Peele, and he worked with Keegan Michael Key. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And they were both in the movie Keanu, which I think is one of the most underrated movies of 2016. I thought it was a really good comedy film, so Jordan Peele decided to direct his first movie, which he goes into the horror genre with a little bit of comedy elements in it. So you basically have this woman who has a black boyfriend, and she take sorry, she takes him to go and see her parents, and disturbing stuff has happened while he's there. Okay, the main character's name is Chris, and we get to notice a lot of other characters in the movie. Like there's this little party that's been going on, and when Chris gets introduced to a lot more, some disturbing elements have been happening. Like we get to see a lot more, and that's the best I can explain it to you because I'm not spoiling a single thing because I want you guys to go into this movie knowing what happens in the movie because I don't want to spoil a single thing because guys, this is probably the best horror film I've seen this decade since The Conjuring. This film was so intense and it was a little funny sometimes, because Jordan Peele has been known for his comedy business with Keegan Michael Key, and yeah, it's kind of in the comedy genre, but it's mostly horror. Like this film, let me start by saying we have a lot of phenomenal performances. This is a very well acted movie, and it doesn't seem that any of the actors are off at all. This is a very well shot movie with some visuals that are done in the most unique kind of way that actually seem like what you would see if you were in a dream. And this is absolutely how horror is. There are jump scares in this movie. I will say that. I'm not going to spoil them, but I mean, it doesn't really matter since a lot of people. But anyways, the jump scares are actually done in how jump scares should be. There's not a whole lot of them, but guys, during the end of the movie, which I'm not spoiling at all, definitely shows a lot more than what I've basically been. I'm sorry. What? Just forget that I said that and just go into this movie. That all I can say is that the ending was very, really entertaining to watch. I mean, I can say this though. During the ending, we were applauding, and a lot of people were applauding. Kind of like when I saw The Force Awakens, everybody was applauding, and I can certainly say without a doubt, this was an amazing film. Probably one of the best films I've seen this year. Definitely see this film. It's without a doubt one of the best horror films of this decade. And yeah, I cannot wait to see what Jordan Peele does again. I cannot wait to see what he directs, and I'll be surprised if this film stays at 100% because it definitely deserves it. So guys, my final score for this movie, it's going to be a 4.5 out of 5. It's not a perfect movie. Hell, not a lot of movies are perfect. Like, I was a little bit disappointed because in the trailer, there was a deer head that, you see, that deer head doesn't become a skeleton in the movie. That does not happen. I think that was just a tease part. But hell, that's pretty much the only thing, that's pretty much my only flaw, which isn't really a flaw at all. But without out to see this movie, I'm pretty sure it might make my top 10 list. I'm not sure, but this was a very intelligent film. It was a very, what I can say, one of the more smarter horror films of this decade, pretty much. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Word out.